Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Calling Draconians to the show. It's time to begin. Hi! And welcome everybody. Of course, that's fine. Thank you for the jar, Shabowski. Thank you. Welcome everybody. I'm back from holiday! Yeah! I'm actually going to remove that text on screen, by the way, because you can just... Mirimis, thank you for the subiversary. 8 months. Cute. I need to get a sound. I need to get a sound when that happens. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. And 8 whole months. 4 more and it'll be a whole year. I guess I'll make it clear I'm in a jar for the moment, at least. But yes, hi! If you don't know who I am, I'm Dan the Draco King. I am a prominent streamer, and a prominent streamer. My ego today is like through the roof. She said, honey, we are breaking out of this. No. I am a variety streamer who wishes to be a prominent streamer. Not even the fancy jar. Yeah, down in the jar, what will he do now? I'm gonna sit here and look pretty with my top off. Kidding. But oh my god, I realized the first image is up. I'm so sorry. Do I deserve it? Do I deserve it? I'm gonna shrink the jar down. Okay. There we go. That should do. That should do, right? Thank you for the headbat, Mirimis. Hi. So let me welcome everyone, first of all. Hi, Shabowski. Hi, Evie. Welcome, Mirimis. And hello, lurkers. Welcome to the professional lurking community. We are going to be looking at some of the pictures I took while on holiday. Now, they have been edited, obviously, so that I don't be doxed or, you know, show my face in any of them, or anyone else who I was on holiday with, of course, so bear that in mind while we go through them. There will be a quiz, as it says in the pinned message. Welcome to the holiday quiz. Please pay close attention, as I'll be quizzing you on details I mention or maybe in the pictures. I'm so excited for this. I was like, oh, you know what? They need this. They deserve something. But we've also got huge important announcements. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to get through everything, but I'm going to do my best. Because we've also got to discuss what toggle you want after you successfully hit the Gumo fundraising reward. And then, obviously, I had the internet problems. So we couldn't decide the toggle because the internet problems, and then I went on holiday. So, and I still got to do the Outlast 2 stream, which I'm not really looking forward to be honest. So, you love quizzes? Nice. I do too. I actually love a good bingo, to be honest. Should we do a bingo night at some point? Oh my god, imagine if we did. We have to do a bingo night at some point, right? I would love to do a bingo night. Who's joining me? Anyway. Okay, let's get onto our first... I'm just gonna... Pokemon bingo? Ooh, Pokemon bingo. Hell yeah, bingo. I'll pretend I was... I'm a 78-year-old woman. Bingo is fine, but not gonna lie, I'm terrible at trivia. Well, Good luck with the quiz then, in that case, Miramis. I'm just going to get rid of the jar. Zoom. Goodbye, jar. And then make myself bigger. Oh. It's fine. Alright. Hello. Are we ready? So, let's quickly go to... Welcome to the holiday quiz. So, the first thing we did when we got to York was to just walk. We walked around the southern part of York for a good hour, and I took this picture of these gates, and I think that's I know that is the World War II War Memorial, I think. Going to bomb this quiz. OG York? Yes, I went to York. Like, the original York. It was amazing. It was so good. There was so much rich history in the streets. Like, every building you passed, you could tell, like, it had been restructured in some way. And I'm a huge, like, architect, like, nerd, okay? So I'd be, like, looking at these buildings going, oh, wow, okay, you can see where they've put new plaster on. Well, it's far away, Shabowski. It's a far away war memorial, to be fair. I could be wrong. It might not... It is a war memorial, but I don't think it's the World War II one, at least. So, yes, that's the first thing that I took a picture of. Then we approached the bridge. Now, for this, actually, I'm going to help your eyes out and do this. There we go. So this was the first bridge we came to, rather grandeur, and across the water, you can kind of see, if I make it a little bit bigger, you can kind of see the ruins of a tower on the right hand side. Do you see that? Now that tower has been stood there for, I believe, 700 years, and is one of the oldest standing towers in York still to this day. One of, not the, but one of. Yeah. We crossed this bridge only once during our stay, but it was a very lush bridge. Like, we only walked across it once. But I will say we drove across it multiple times because I'm an Uber girlie. Uber girlies, where you at? Anyway. But yeah. And as you can see, there's a little boat there. And actually, on the first day, this is still day one, of course. On the first day, one of the first activities we did was to go on a river cruise. That was fun. That was fun. It was so relaxing and peaceful. And you got to go under all these bridges. One of the bridges was like... I wonder if I've got an image of it in here. Oh, it's just the angle that I've put it at. Honestly. What am I like? You can't tell if it's if that's a tiny boat, a huge bridge, or both. Wow. So while we were on... Did you see any hot dudes? Tell us all the juicy details. I will! Stop flustering me. I've got a schedule to this thing. So this was the remains of another tower along the river. And I took this from on the river cruise. Now, this tower obviously has taken a lot of damage. It actually, I think, was destroyed in the World War II bombings, and this is the remains of it still standing. But there's no way they can reconstruct it because of where it stands. Like, it's in a residential district next to one of the very prestigious York schools that I can't remember the name of, but it was basically one of the York's. It was the York school where what was his name? Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes went to the prestigious school near this tower. And that yes, okay, there were hot dudes. Okay. There were a lot of hot guys. I don't know what it was about being up in the north, but I'm gonna be honest, I like opened Grindr and because I wanted to have a look around of who was in the area, right? And all of a sudden I would just get these floods of messages and I was like, come on. Come on, me. I'm a hot bitch. No, but honestly, I don't know what happened, but I just kept getting messages. I don't know if they like larger people up in the north. Maybe they do. I did actually see a lot of Grindr profiles asking for larger people, which kind of shocked me. I was very shocked. But yeah, so Guy Fawkes went to this school near the river tower, and yeah, let me load up the next image so we can talk about that. Should have gone from America to York while you're on vacation. Larger people emit more heat, so it makes sense. Mirror miss. Oh yes, honey. Oh my god, we're being so cunty today, and I love it. All right, what's our next image? Oh, okay, so the river cruise then ended, and we went walking down, or should I say up this hill, thinking nothing of it. We thought, oh, it's just a hill, like there's gonna be nothing at the top. And then bam, we came across York Minster. I am never cunty, I'm too straight passing. You can still be straight passing and be cunty at the same time. So York Minster is the central church of the Christian faith in northern England. So it is the head of the Christian faith in the north, basically. And it's called York Minster because it isn't just a cathedral. It is also still used to this day for in a way, it was used where the people instead went there to pray, and instead of just going there to pray, the clergy, so the priests, they would go out to the people and administer help to the surrounding people of York. So that's why it's called a minster, because they would go out and administer aid to the people around them. Got to love a proper... Yes, it was at one point the tallest... It was at one point the tallest Gothic cathedral in England. But sadly no longer has that title. So... Oh, here's an interesting fact actually. No building in York is allowed to be taller than this York Minster. Any planning permissions where the height of the building is taller than this church, they are instantly rejected. Just straight out, no, you cannot do it. And I think that's so fascinating that is still in effect to this day. You love the design? Oh, you wait, because I went inside on day 2. So you will see inside images. And they are gorgeous. But yeah, make sure you pay close attention to some details here. There's they actually recently put in a statue of Queen Elizabeth II on the right hand side there of the image. So yeah. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. You got ADHD. You already forgot the minute you talked about hot dudes. Oh my gosh. Gothic said ass loves buildings like this. Okay, property. Okay, we got. What's next? Oh, okay. So after finding York Minster and looking at it from the outside and being like, oh, pretty, we then needed to find lunch. We were very hungry. So we went and found a pub that was called like I think it was the Fat Badger. The Fat Badger. That's where we had lunch. And I took a picture of my lunch. Obviously, I'd already eaten the sandwich, but look how many chips or fries they gave me. So I thought I'd take a little picture of that because I was like, this is so many fries. What the frick? For a really good price, actually. I think it was like £2.50, £3 for that kind of like large portion of fries, as well as yeah, pubs. I love alcohol consumption. Shabowski. I do too, but in moderation. I have not drunk in a while. Kind of seasoning. Okay, so this is the cool thing. I think the seasoning was let me look it up actually. I'm sure I can find it. Give me 1 second. It was so nice, I couldn't stop eating them. I love getting white girl wasted with my gay besties. Oh my gosh. Where's the menu? Hang on. They were just called herb loaded skinny fries. Herb loaded skinny fries. So yeah, your money, you go on a food tour because we're food. I would love to go on a food tour. The only thing English food I love is Yorkshire pudding. It's so good. We'll get to that. We're gonna get to Yorkshire pudding on day 3. So hold your horses. Hold your horses. So yeah, we then decided to sit down and have some lunch at the Fat Badger, and as you can see here, some fries with ketchup and salad. So, after that, we took a little walk along and found this shop front, it's called the Society of Alchemists. Now, we didn't go inside this shop until the 3rd day, but I freaking love the, let me make this bigger, like the shop front itself is so good. Like, it says, it's like, our never-ending story or something like that, and it's got dragons all over the front. So obviously I was like, I need to go in there at some point and have a look. Well, funny you should mention that actually, because it was located in the Shambles. The Shambles being the location where she who must not be named took inspiration for Harry Potter. What kind of shop is it? So when we went in on day 3, we found out it was actually like, it was if you've been in a Lush store, Lush, before, then you will understand what kind of place I'm thinking of. It was like potions turned into incense and candles and body wash, and it was so cool to go around and smell everything. And I picked up a couple of things from in there. I picked up a lucky toadstool and a lucky frog that were made of like glass, and they are on my shelf actually. Yeah, it is so nice. It was smelt so nice going in there. It was lovely. So yeah, that is that. And then after walking to the end of the shambles, obviously, you know, I'm a Greek mythology nerd, so I had to take a picture of, you love collecting soaps like a suburban housewife. Love that. Witchy bath bomb shop, that's it. Yes! Yes, I'm clicking my fingers, Evie. I'm clicking my fingers. I'm just gonna change song. So as soon as I saw the golden fleece, you knew I had to take a picture of that because of Greek mythology, and they've actually got like the sheep that the fleece is like based on kind of thing there. And look at that old like pub. So yeah, I was like, old pub, golden fleece, I'm snapping a picture of that. So I did. It was nice. So yeah. But we didn't eat in there. Did you ever try it while you were there? No, we didn't go in that pub at all. There were a lot of pubs in York. Like, a pub crawl in York could probably take you all day. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. There's only going to be 10 questions, by the way. So, bear that in mind. So, after we then decided to get an Uber to our residence where we were staying. And as you can see here, where we stayed was lush. Wow, I am envy. If I ever come to the UK, I'm going to a pub crawl. You're welcome to go on a pub crawl. I mean, I might not join you for the whole pub crawl. I might start a little bit, but yeah. We really loved the rustic feel of this room. Like the old chest there, it had extra bedding in, extra pillows, extra sheets and things like that, and that was really nice of them. Now, funny you say that, Shabowski. That wooden headboard is actually 3D constructed. So all of those pieces of wood you see back there are actually like cut pieces of slabs of wood and then stuck to the wall. So they actually protrude out slightly. And it has this really nice wooden effect when you run my claws along it. The foot chest made you think of a Minecraft chest. Yeah, I could see that, to be honest. The only downside was like, it's very, I mean, it is nice in there, but it's very dark. Very dark, even when light. And I think that's because of the windows that I won't be showing. Anyway. Obviously, I have to show you the toilet. We have an obligatory toilet picture. So this was the bathroom. I freaking loved this bathroom so much. Like, you get 2 sinks, so you can have one each. And then there's the toilet, and then there's the bath shower. And the bath wasn't even, like, the walls of the bath weren't that high, but it was, like, a low bath. So you could, like, sink into it and not worry about the water going over the top. So it was such a nice bathroom. It was lovely and warm and heated, and I loved it. I loved that bathroom. And I believe, I'm just checking now, that is the end of day 1's pictures. Goated toilet position. You can poop and talk to your best friend while they shout. No! Stop it! Please don't do that. No. I actually had this conversation with someone the other day. Like, we were joking that their partner would do, go a number 2 on the toilet while they showered, and they would just have a conversation with them. And now you're making that joke, and I'm just like, oh no. Oh no, please, no. I know couples do that sometimes, but I don't know if I would do that with, like, my partner. Whenever I get one, because I don't. Dusty, what do you want, Bubba? The cat is here. 3 brothers. We share the bathroom, so I'm speaking from experience. Oh, okay. I see. That has opened my eyes to new experiences. Yes. So that ends day 1. Are you feeling ready for day 2? If you feel you've taken enough notes down, you can't even be in the same room when you're with their family, so no. Neither can I. I can't even use public toilets. And that's not a snobbish thing, it's an anxiety thing. I get so anxious about using public toilets, whether they're clean, whether, you know, they're hygienic, anything like that, that I just don't use them. I just don't use them because I get so worked up. Wow. Shabowski, fuck you. Honestly. Not a shy pisser. I'm an anxious blob. Don't be rude to Miramis. I'll defend each of you individually. Okay, let's get on to day 2, shall we? So day 2 kicks off with a fantastic thing I found. It's a mini tractor. It's literally a mini tractor. I am the same height as this tractor. Like, I was like, this is a baby tractor. This is amazing. I need to take a picture of this. So I did. And I just loved it. I loved it. It was the only time we saw it, though. Day 2 morning was the... I don't know what brand it is. I'm afraid. You're welcome to find out and let me know, though. Kubota? Speaking as a complete urban lady, how big do tractors get? So some of the biggest tractors I've seen, I would probably say, like, I don't actually have... Yeah, it's a Kubota. I can see the logo. Nice. I've got a message. They get huge and they can be the size of houses. I've not seen a tractor the size of a house, but I have seen a tractor that's like the height of a bungalow, like, which is the, you know, the 1-story tall. So that's like what, 10-12 feet, double the size of a human. And their wheels can be taller than a human as well. So about my height. So yeah, they can get pretty big. So yeah, it's a lovely orange tractor, baby tractor, I should say, that we saw on day 2. On to the next thing. So after that, we went into York main city centre again. Oh, even more respect for farmers. Thanks for keeping the food chain going while dealing with such mechanical monsters. They're also very deadly. Like, farming accidents can be quite fatal. So, yeah, good on them for that. We then went into York Minster. So now I'm going to show you some of the things from inside the cathedral. And we'll go from there. So, this is round the back of the York Minster. So this was round, so this is like the The entrance I took a picture of on day 1 was the west wing. This is the east wing side, and you can see a really lovely stained glass at the very top in a circle rotary pattern. Now that's called the rose window. So yeah, that is the rose window. You would do a photo shoot, cunty photo shoot outside? Yes. So after this, I believe we then went inside. So let me grab the first picture there. Should have thought to take notes for day 1. Now I'm taking notes. So here we have one of the stained glass windows from inside York Minster. This one is just so beautiful. I had to take it. Now the reason this is so clean, I should say, compared to a lot of the other stained glass windows you're going to see, is because this one is more it's more modernly looked after than some of the other ones we're going to see. So these, when they are what's the word, preserved, when they're preserved and conserved, as I should say, conserved, when they have I'm eating a chicken nugget. I love chicken nuggets. When they have conservation work done on them to like keep them fresh and fix them up, or if a piece falls out and they need to glue it back in, they don't use lead anymore, or as much lead in the glue, in the glass glue. So that's why it's so like pristine and clear. Let's see what we got next. Oh, okay, so the next one is called, here we go. This is what I mean by these on
time for some
Thank
self-care.
you for the care package. So this is known as the 5 sisters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's said that each of these were crafted by a lady each. And that's why they're called the 5 sisters, because 5 ladies each individually made each column. Oh yeah, I should sip some water. Thank you. Let me do that now. Num 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 num. Tasty water. So what happened with this is where they've had to fix some of the window, they've obviously, it's been in a time when they didn't have like modern day glass glue, so they used more glue that was more heavily included lead in their glue, and that's what's caused the weird, the black darkness on the right side. And you can see it kind of lessens as you go more towards the left of the 5 sisters. Come here, Dusty. You love lead? Interesting remark. Interesting remark indeed. Okay, what we got next? Okay, so here, if it's too big, let me know. I'm trying not to cover chat or myself too much. So here we have the statues of the kings of old. These statues were all Gothic made. They are all Gothic designs of humans. So you may notice, if you look carefully, some of them look very similar to one another in terms of face structure, and they literally look like copies of each other. Now, historians aren't sure if that's simply whether that shows like the genetic basis of the kings of England, and how, you know, the lineage went down in a line, or whether they all just use the same stone, like, basis for each of the faces. But they definitely all look very similar. So yeah, that is pretty funny that is a thing. And as you can see in the bottom right there, you can see, like, through the back there is where the clergy choir goes and does, I think it's Evensong, not Silk Song, but Evensong. So that's where they go and sing their hymns and do their evening prayers. Okay, what we got next? Okay, so this next window. Here we go. I wish America had. What are the acoustics like in there? So we didn't actually attend Evening Song or Evensong, and that's because we just simply didn't have the time. And when I'm not religious, so I didn't want to feel like I was intruding, even though our guide did say, like, it's not just for those of faith or belief. Like, people of all faiths and beliefs can attend, that kind of thing. But the acoustics, oh my god, so much echoing. As soon as you said something, like, it would echo off of the ceiling and all the walls and everything. But this window especially is relating to Christian faith. The little circle or glass pane at the very center top of this arch is meant to depict God, and then it goes following downwards, the obviously Jesus, and then Adam and Eve, and going all the way down through the apostles and disciples of God and Jesus themselves, until you get to I think it was like the bishops and some of the archbishops are on there as well of old. And then what's really interesting was if you look at the bottom part of the glass where it then goes into rows, that's actually meant to be like a historical calendar of the Bible, telling the story of the Bible through glass. And there was, I don't know if I saved that image actually, but there should be. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. But there is actually a panel on there that depicts a red dragon, and I zoomed in like 20 times magnification on my camera just to get a nice clear picture of that. So maybe I'll show that in the future. No, I probably won't. I shouldn't say that. I've got to stop lying to you all. Oh, thank you for the compliment. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Aww. Next. What we got next? I'm just checking what we got next, actually. D minus. It's not D minus. Oh, D final answer. I won't show you it later, because if it's not here, I'm not going to show you. I'm just trying to remember what was next. Okay. No, you didn't, Levi. You did not get the quiz right, because the quiz hasn't even started yet. You have to wait till later for the quiz, okay? Okay, so up next we have... Oh, and then... Okay, so for lunch, after we did all York Minster... Oh, no. I'm losing track of things. Then... Ooh... We went into the crypts beneath the cathedral. And there we found the Doomstone. Now, it said that the end of the world is, like, depicted on this, or, like, hell itself. And they're basically saying, like, these are all the sinners, or bases of all the sinners that are gonna go hell. And the description was saying, like, in the top left there's someone carrying money bags, and then next to them is someone, like, depicting lust of some kind, and it's, like, meant to be a naked lady or something. Yeah, basically all of the sins are on here in some way or another, and they are all being basically taken into hell, and you can see the flames of hell at the bottom there. But yeah, this is called the Doomstone, and I loved this. I was getting, is that a boat or a cauldron? I think it was a cauldron, and it's meant to be that the devils, the devils are lighting the fire at the base of the cauldron, ready to cook all the sinners or something, symbolizing that they would, like, boil or burn for eternity, like that kind of thing. But I got huge spiritual vibes for this when I was near it. I was like, there is quite a bit of, like, good soup. Levi, I love you, my man, but don't eat sinners, okay? Don't eat them. Don't eat them. But yes, so that was the end of York Minster. So someone send the orange twat a copy to demonstrate his... Oh, right, yep. I know who you meant. I lost track of who you were talking about then, and I was gonna be like, who is the orange twat? But then I got it. It's fine. So then we went and got lunch, and we went to this famous tea room. It's called Betty's Tea Room, and there we had this gorgeous layout of afternoon tea. You got some mini sandwiches at the bottom, and then you got jam, cream, and a what are they called? A fat rascal, I believe. They're basically ginormous scones, but they're called fat rascals because they're cooked in a certain way, or baked, sorry, in a certain way. And then some cakes at the top. So that was I think it was a mango passion fruit battenburg with a really rich, strong chocolate mousse kind of thing. And then behind it was I think it was a lemon and raspberry torte. So yeah, and if you look in the background, you can see all of the waiters and waitresses. They were all dressed as if it was like the 1800s kind of thing. Betty's Tea Room. So this was in Betty's Tea Room. Now that's because Betty's Tea Room has been around, I think, since like the 1700s or something ridiculous. And it was where like the finer living people would go and be away from the riffraff of everyone else. But now everyone goes there because they've preserved the atmosphere of it all. So it's all really old, rustic. We were in actually like the basement. This is the basement, and it's gorgeous, like marble tables. Yeah, it was beautiful. That's my water glass there on the right. Look how fancy that is for a water glass. Come on. Come on. Anyway. But that's where we had our lunch. It was very nice. It was very tasty. I enjoyed my sandwich. Too fancy for you? Yeah. Okay, onwards. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. So after Betty's Tea Room, I think I'm just double checking. We went and did some shopping. Yes, we then went and did some shopping. Now, I had hoped Halfdan would be here for this, because we found this amazing... Mr. I get flustered easily. I wasn't flustered. Thank you very much. I found this amazing, like, Viking shop, and it had this beautiful array of mugs and, as you can see, tankards and glasses and things, all Viking styled. And I actually got a little Viking ship as a souvenir from there, because I don't know if you know this, but my ancestors were Vikings themselves at one point. I'm not sure in what way. All I know is I'm descended from well, the Danes, I guess, from like the Scandinavian countries. That's it. I'm descended from, in some way, from Scandinavia, and yeah. So I have a little thing for Vikings and such, and I like getting stuff from there. So I didn't get one of these because it didn't feel right to me drinking out of like ivory mugs. I didn't know if they were real or not, and if they were real, I didn't want to like fund or encourage hunting, because I'm not into that. So but these were really cool, and I took this picture because I wanted Halfdan to see it, so maybe I'll send it to him in a bit. Okay. Next, oh, I need a sip of my water again. My throat is going dry. More like cattle homes. Normally they get stabbing between them. I do it with my cows. Oh, okay. I think they did say they were yak horns. I don't really know what a yak is. But I know you can get milk from yaks. And make yak cheese, I think. Okay. We are now still on day 2. This is actually the last image of day 2. So I booked a potions class in the Shambles on day 2 afternoon. Pretty much a different cow. Oh, learn something new every day. And this was inside of it. Now this place was called, what was this called? I should remember. Hang on. There we go. This place was called the Potions Cauldron, and we had a potion making experience for a really good price, I will say. It was only like £26 per person, and we basically were given we got to make our own alcoholic cocktails, which we called potions, and the room had these like interactive exhibit kind of things. So there was a fireplace that would like change color. There was pictures on the walls that would come to life and like talk to you. There was like a little cabinet that had an interaction inside it as well. It was really cool. It was really fun, and the staff were really lovely as well. They made it a fantastic time. So we ended up having like, well, by the end of this, I was sloshed. I was drunk. Okay, I was like quite drunk, and what was it? I think I had like 6 to 8 shots by the end of this whole experience. But it was so good. So the first drink tasted like fruits. It tasted just like fruits. And then the second one tasted of cream soda. Now that tasted really nice. I really liked the cream soda one. That was really delicious. And this is a picture. That picture there in the middle, that is meant to be what was his name? Let me look it up. So what's really cool is their official address. Oh, here we go. This is a picture of Phileas Fry, the first known potion maker who came to York in 1335 and had basically residence in the building. And he worked with, I think it's Agnes de Moray, I believe. And together, obviously, she was a witch, so she would cast spells on the concoctions that Phileas made, and they were known as the first magic potions. Or the first potions, I should say. So, yeah. I've just learned something new. Apparently, the potion cauldron, alright, is the original site of Margaret Clitheroe's butcher shop, where she would hide Catholic priests in holes in the walls. Ooh, spooky. Alright. Okay, that was good. That was good. But we're not done. We're not done. We've still got day 3 to go through. I'm just going to double check. Have we finished day 2 completely? Yes. Yes, we have. Okay. Day 3, we'll start with... I think it starts with that picture, actually. And then it goes to that. And then it goes to that and to that. Yeah. So, I believe it existed before HP was around. But we are going to take a break now. I have been chatting for an hour, and I'm going to rest my vocal cords a little bit. Meanwhile, some ads will be playing. It would really help me out if you watched them, sat through them. Even if you put the tab, like the actual internet tab, on like 1% volume, that still helps me out a lot. It gives me some ad revenue. And that goes back into the channel, like supporting the channel. So yeah, please do. In the meantime, I'm going to go stretch my legs and get some more water. And I will see you all after these messages. Break time! Hey everyone, thank you for letting me take that extended break. I am refreshed and ready for day 3. How are we all feeling? We all feeling ready for day 3? Let's head over. No, I want this one. Not in the least, let's do it anyway. Thank you for the back from Ad Shabowski. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Sorry. I'm pretty sure I have hay fever of some kind because I get really congested in my nose and it's very uncomfortable. So, yeah, that's what I was trying to take care of. I take medication for, like, not anti-congestion though. So maybe I need to start taking even more medication for anti-congestion. Who knows? But yes. On to day 3. The final day of the holiday. Now this kicks off with a picture, I believe. It's this one, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. Bam! Day 3 kicks off with... Oh my god, look, it's a Dan hand. It's my hand! Can you believe it? This is what I had for lunch on day 3. A lovely, delicious chicken burrito from the Shambles Market. Now, just behind the street that is called the Shambles, there is the Shambles Market, which is an array of like handmade crafts and goods that people, you know, sell their stuff at. And then there was like a food court towards the back, and that's where they had a burrito stall, and I wanted a burrito, so I had a chicken burrito. It was very nice, very delicious. You're now hungry. You're gonna go make yourself a chicken wrap once the quiz is done. I am sorry. Also on day 3, I should say for dinner, I managed to get myself a Yorkshire pudding wrap. Now I don't have a picture of it here, because I literally ate it in one go. It was so good. But it is a chicken roast dinner in a large, ginormous Yorkshire pudding, like the size of a plate, and they like roll it all into a wrap shape, and that is the Yorkshire pudding wrap, and it's got gravy in it, and it tastes so freaking amazing. I loved it, and that is what I had for dinner on day 3, was the Yorkshire pudding wrap. Not what you see here though. We then went back to what was it called? We went back to the Society of Alchemists, and in there we found my it's basically my stars, like my birth sign poster kind of thing, and it talks about how like here it says no filter, it says gets angry, then forgets why they were angry. Let me open it up on my other monitor so I can read it properly. So yeah, an Aries. I am an Aries. It says Aries, no filter, gets angry, then forgets why they were angry, thinks everything is a game that they can win, and will do anything on a dare, and is easily bored. Your color is red, and your gemstone is a diamond. So I was like, a diamond? I just noticed something. You see that snake? You see that snake? Shut up, Shabowski. You see, tease. You see that snake there doing like an Ouroboros circle? Like a circle of life kind of thing? I'm gonna get that tattooed. Because I've been meaning to look for something like that, tattoo-wise. And I've just suddenly realised it's here in front of me this whole time. But maybe instead of a snake, I'd be mad at the poster, not me. Well, you're the one that said it's totally me to a T, so... But I really love that because I'm an Aries, my color is red. And I am red, so... And my gemstone is a diamond, and as a dragon, I love diamonds. So, yeah, that played really well. And I think it's saying... You see where that arrow is? Where it's attaching to a moon? I think it's saying that... it's either saying that the full moon or... like, no moon, whatever that's called, I can't remember, is my favorite cycle period in terms of moon cycles. So, yeah. I think that's kind of cool. New moon, that's it. Full moon and the new moon. Either one of the two. I think it's saying the new moon and the full, and like both are my best cyclic period emotionally and spiritually kind of thing. So that's really cool. That's really cool. What we got next? So after that, we then so we actually then have found this war memorial, which I think if I open the image is, let me zoom in. So yeah, this one is Gothic made, and it's dedicated to, oh, thank you for the daily coin.
Time for some self-care.
Look like some kind of Moon and Mars reference from what I remember alchemical symbols. Thank you, Mars. Thank you for all of that. Let me hydrate, and thank you for the hepat. Thank you for the compliment as well. This is very kind of you to say. So as you can see here, there's like a lion. Almost called it a dragon. There's a lion there, and is that a bush or man-made material? It is man-made material. Oh. I love my boy so much. Oh my god, thank you so much for redeeming that. You're so cute, Dusty. I love you. Sorry, he's next to me. Master, you don't need to apologize for that. I just hope you're doing well, and you are, welcome to dip in and out whenever you need to. Whatever journey life takes you on, I will be here for you to come back to whenever you need to. So it's all good. What? Dusty's purring? Can I have Dusty give you my cat? No. Sorry, he's my best friend, and I would never trade him for anything in the world. My boy. My cutie patootie baby. Yes, I love you! Ah! He's looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, this is a man-made, green lion, and behind it is another war memorial, and this was kind of like one of the final things we went and got to see before the day kind of ended. Not even for a Scooby snack, no. And then we come to the very last picture, which is very dear to me. So we got home, and this is how Maggie was greeting us. She was on her bed, having a lovely sleep. Half Dan, you missed it. Oh my god, I need to show you the Viking horns. Look. It's gonna be all out of order now. Look at the Viking horns that I saw on my holiday in York. I instantly thought of you, Half Dan. I was like, this is such a Half Dan thing to have. Like some kind of cup that is a horn. And Levi actually was saying they're probably just like cuttings off of cattle horns to prevent them from hurting each other. So that's actually a really good way to do it. You know, it's like a renewable thing. And that's where you left your cups. Yes, on a market stall, in York. So you'll have to come to England, visit me, and go and get your cups. Everyone, please, big hello, hearty hi to the amazing Half Dan. I love this man. He is one of my Oshis. I want to give him all the support I can because he gives his 100%, 110% every time. So please go and support Half Dan. But yes, these reminded me of you, Half Dan. So yeah, we are actually coming to the end of our showing, and the last thing is a picture of cute Maggie. This is Maggie, my other cat. This is how she greeted us when we got home. You can't tell, but she's actually purring. She was purring really loudly in this picture. And I just loved how she stretched her paw out towards me, even though she is a sleepy girl. And she just warmed my heart. I was just blown away by how cute she was. So I took a picture when we got home, and yeah, that's Maggie, everyone. And that is all of the holiday pictures. We got through them all. Now it's time for the quiz. Here we go. I hope you're ready. Hope you are ready for your quiz. I'm gonna put my wings out for this. Alright, quiz time. Here we go. There are 10 questions in total for your quiz. If anyone in chat is able to score an 8 or above, you will unlock 2 new emotes today. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. I hope you're ready for this. They're gonna progressively get like more difficult as we go. Question 1. What English town did I visit for my holiday? Put it in chat. York. Ding, 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 ding. Correct. 1 point to you. Question number 2. What sauce or condiment was on my plate on day 1? Yes! Ding, 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 ding! 2nd point to the chat. Alright. Question 3. Which famous person went to the school near the River Tower? Guy Fawkes, correct! Ding, 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 ding! 3 correct answers. You're on fire here, chat. Question number 4. Who recently had their statue added to York Minster? I'm gonna need like official name. I know who you mean. I'll give it to you. Queen Elizabeth II. Ding, 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 ding! Four questions. Correct so far. You're halfway to the goal. On day 1, what was the name of the pub where I had lunch? Oh, can anyone else in chat remember the name of the pub where I had lunch on day 1? Come on. If you could take a guess. I'm gonna have to give it one more minute. The one day I don't skip class and it's an exam. It's a quiz, not an exam. You're not going to be graded on this. You'll just get a score at the end. Alright. Whoa. I'm afraid you didn't answer and time is up. The answer I was looking for was the fat badger. Question 6. On the east side of York Minster, what is the name of the circular window? Ding, 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 da, ding, ding, da, ding. 6. Question 6 is correct. Rose window. Alright. Perfect there. Thank you, day 2 notes. Well, they might come in handy here. Because question 7. Where did I eat lunch for day 2? Yes! Ding, 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 da, ding, ding, da, ding. Betty's tea room. Perfect. I know a lot of these are food orientated, but that's because I'm a foodie, so leave me alone. Don't judge me. Alright. Question 8. On day 3, what did I eat for lunch? It's a 2-part answer. Well, it's not. It's a one. What did I eat for lunch on day 3? Cocaine burrito! Ding, 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 ding. Miramis is just carrying this. Alright. If you get one more correct, you will have successfully passed the quiz. And you unlock 2 new emotes right now. Do you feel lucky? Here we go. Question 9. Okay, maybe they don't get harder as they go along. Question 9. What color was the lion? Ding, 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 ding! You did it! You did it! Alright, do you want to know what question 10 was? Question 10. What was my cat's name on the very last picture? Oh, these were difficult at all. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Maggie, yes, that's correct. You got 9 out of 10. That means... What's that? Something just fell behind me. It's fine. That means you did it. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Big round of applause. Round of applause. Good job, everyone. So that means you have managed to secure 2 new emotes. Damn, Badger ruined your perfect score. Would you like to see what they are? Of course you would. Of course you would. Alright. Okay. Created by the amazing Nekaros on VGen is the Jordan Poggers. Look how cute I am. Look how cute I am. Look at me. I'm so cute. The little Pog emote. I'm literally the most adorable thing ever right there. Pog, Champ, XD, Ruffle, my feathers. So cute. So cute. And the second emote is little Chippy. Also by Nekaros. Look at Chippy Dan. Literally, this is just like potato. This is a potato emote, isn't it? Like this is the emote we're gonna use when we're just like vibing. You know, we are vibing and we're potatoing. So yeah, I freaking love this little guy. I'm so in love with you, little dude. You're very cute. Very cute indeed. So yeah, those are the 2 emotes you have managed to unlock. Potato Dan. I will call it Potato, and I will call the other one Pog. So don't you worry. We do actually have a surprise for you all. I gotta remember where I've saved it now. Because we actually did something amazing. While on holiday, I applied to join the VTubers Creator Club, and I can officially announce that I have successfully joined the Twitch VTuber Creators Club as of last week. Woo! That's a huge achievement! We did it! We've been recognized by Twitch! We have been recognized as a VTuber creator by Twitch and are now successfully a actually, let me just quickly record this. We have been successfully recognized as an official VTuber by the Twitch Creators Club. We are now in the VTuber Creators Club, and we will receive their support and backing from here on. Thank you so much, everyone, for helping me achieve this. I am looking forward to working with Twitch moving forward. Yeah, thank you so much! Oh, hang on. I just got to ban someone. That's amazing. You definitely deserve it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Evie. There is another application in behind the scenes that's going on, but I don't want to give anything away because it's not been confirmed or anything like that. So we are going to just hold a fire on any news or announcements for that. But I can reveal we have got merch art done. I almost had you there, didn't I? I almost had you there. You almost was like, oh, he's got merch done. No, not yet. But we have the art done for all the merchandising, and all the commercial rights have been paid for. All of that is done. I just need to set it up. I need to decide who I'm going with. It's a little bit tricky. I'm a little bit scared to take this leap. If I'm going to be honest, I am petrified of announcing merch and I'm the only one that buys it. I'm actually terrified. So, if you do, want to support me, or boost my confidence in some way, please, share with all your friends that I am here. I am me. Hi, I'm Dan. Please, would you like to support me? I am a dragon. If I can afford it, I will buy it. So I am trying to go the affordable route for everyone. So I'm gonna have some water. I'm trying to make the merchandise as affordable as possible, and so that it ships internationally. There is, of course, the concerns with tariffs. Is it tariffs in the US? So I have to bear that in mind when it comes to the merch. But then I don't think that's gonna stop me. I don't think that's gonna stop me from getting the merch out internationally. So trust me, I will get that sorted. But we should have merch up soon. I think by the time we get to like hang on, I want to do another recording. That is so quiet. Yeah, so if we are able to get to around 900 followers, I think I'll be able to have the confidence in sales for me to be able to put merch out there at least. So please spread and share where you can and support this dragon in his journey. Thank you. No, you're fine. You can be in a state of despise. I am too. I'm just not as vocal. But yes, that was just a little recording that I'll put up on socials at some point. But I'm so freaking happy about this. Like, this freaking Twitch Creator Club thing. I was so nervous when I applied, but I've been accepted, and yeah, I can put this on my profile, on my Twitch channel now. I can be like official Twitch Creator Club member, So, thank you for this momentous journey so far. And I'm looking forward to what's to come in the future for all of us. Thank you for the hair pat, Hark Dan. Love you, you pectorally bodacious babe. Can't wait to see. So, we also need to discuss, what toggle do you want next? Okay, so if I get rid of this and I do this and I go, what toggle do you want next, everyone? So you successfully raised enough money in the Gumo fundraiser to choose the next toggle for me, for my model. It can be discussed right here, right now, or in my Discord. If you have any ideas for what you want me to be able to do, please let me know, and I will look into getting it done. There are plenty of things we could do. We could maybe do like I don't actually know. Of course I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. What do you want to see? Weapon toggle? Okay, so we can't do that because that's already in the works. Spoilers, but that is already in the works. Tail position switch. Ooh, yes. Yes. I'm going to write that down. It's not set in stone yet, but I'm going to write it down. Send out more ideas if you have any. Toggle ideas. Tail position. A Burger King crown. Alright, I'll put that on there. I might just do the Burger King crown for the memes, to be honest. And just be like, I am the Burger King. Eat my burgers. They are delicious. Horn color change? Ooh. That's a good one. Okay. That is the Burger King. Could I be his burger queen? Fire breath. Shut up, half Dan, you princess. Dan the Burger King. Get out of here. Fire breath. Fire breath toggle. So what, like an angry face? Okay, maybe an angry face could have the fire toggle. Maybe we could even have like, you could have like smoke coming out my nostrils, and then like whenever I spoke, some flames came out my mouth. We could do that. I mean, we've got this one. I'm a pretty princess. We got this one. And we've got this one. Obviously, whenever I see you, chat. Why? Why would you do this to me? Can someone clip that, please? I've been jarred! The jar's too big! Miramis, you're gonna look because it's after lunch and all of it in today's fruit leather. The lady is hungry. Go get some food, my dear. You're gonna fill the jar with Dr. Pepper? Joke's on you. I kinda like Dr. Pepper. Maybe even... Oh my god. I'm writing down another one that I've just thought of. It's fine. It's fine. We've got amazing ideas already. Um, I gotta, oh, there. I did it. I'm no longer trapped inside a ginormous jar. I have become the jar. Oh, okay. Are there any things you want to do? Okay, so we also said like, um, channel point redeems. Channel point redeems. So we want to smash the jar redeem. Are there any other redeems that we want to see? Yes, we're gonna have a smash the jar redeem. That was already mentioned before you started jarring me. Long before you started jarring me, like months ago. And I still have not got around to doing it because I haven't. Nugget dance? Okay. Nugget is okay, so another little spoiler. Nugget is gonna get a revamp of his look in the future. So maybe that can be a part of it. After his glow up. Yeah, definitely after his glow up. Yeah, we can definitely see a Nugget dance redeem after Nugget has his glow up. More love? I mean, Nugget does need more love. But, you know, when you compliment, it doesn't go to me. It goes to Nugget. If you actually notice, let me make him bigger. Oh, my darling Nugget, come here. Come be in the spotlight for a second. Hello, sweetie. Hi. I'm jarred right now, but it's okay because I've got you here. If you, a Dusty redeem or a PNG Dusty appears on my shoulder. Ooh, I'm not, ooh. Okay, what if the PNG of Dusty sits in between my horns and is asleep? Or, actually, let's see what I've got. Let's see what I've got, because I think I do have... Where did all that go? Do 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 do. Where is it? Okay, maybe. Okay, let me see if I can bring this in real quick. If you look, we've got a Dusty here. We could have this transferred. I could go back to Mama Tenchi. And I could go back to Mama Tenchi and ask her about having this Dusty form. Maybe transferred into just like a circular PNG that will sit on my head. That could work. Because if I'm quite honest, this is like a perfect depiction of him. Hey, baby! Baby? Yeah, we're talking about you, baby! And your little milk smudge on your nose. Cute. So let me do that. Dusty asleep on my head. Yeah, I like that. Ah, well, let me redeem compliment real quick, because then you'll see that the compliment is actually for little guy rather than me. Here you go. Ready? Watch
Born
him.
to be a sex symbol, forced
Oh
to be a
shit!
king
He's
to
covered.
it. It's like I just can't win.
Oh, that didn't even work. Well, that's no good, is it? What do you want, Nugget? No, I'm not showing them what else we have in store yet. Hold your horses, little dragon. Hold your horses. Well, I will say though, for now, I do think I am... Oh, there it is! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Ah! Look how cute he is! Ah, I love him. I love him so much, little Nugget. But I love my Dusty more. No offense to Nugget. I love them equally. I love them equally. The baby we must protect. Yes. Yes. Indeed. So we are back tomorrow. Tomorrow is the start of our brand new Minecraft series. I hope you're ready to give me some advice on how to build a Minecraft house, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Please help me. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting though. So, yeah. You know, I was watching this thing the other day about talking about how to like build your growth, and to sum it up in a polite way, I might need to get back into my builder phase. That's okay. In a really polite way, the base sum of it all was just to use TikTok to grow your your outreach, like your reach. And I'm like, well, that's kind of difficult because I don't want to use TikTok ever. So guess I'm screwed. But that doesn't mean, like, I guess all of you could send clips on TikTok if you wanted to. Yeah. It's up to you though. But I will not be doing that. TikTok is easy to grow on. Don't ask how I know, because you've done it. You have seen it happen, Evie. You've seen it happen. I feel like your TikTok has lots of followers or something. So, yeah. I mean, it's working for Half Dan. Isn't it, Half Dan? You've been working on your TikTok account for maybe a few months now, and you've grown by like 200 to 300 followers since the start of the year or something. Really impressive. I'm really proud of you for that, friend. You're doing amazing, as I always knew you would. Mwah. You never made TikTok content, totally. Feel free to put me in your TikTok content. Alright, here you go. Disclaimer, everyone. I, Dan the Draco King, give permission to put me in some TikTok content. Ooh, woo. And that's all I'm saying on the matter. Anyway, everyone, I think I've yapped enough. My voice is pretty tired, and I had work today, so I'm a little bit exhausted. 1 year ago, Dad, I had 1 year ago and deleted our embarrassment. Well, now you don't have to. Look how fucking hot I am. You see these tits? You see these tits? Why would you be embarrassed to share these titties? I mean, they're fucking glorious. Hang on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You see? You see? For free? You want this for free? Come check out twitch.tv/Dan the Draco King. Ah ha ha ha. Now you don't get them. Hello. Anyway, take the... Sorry? Do you see how big it is? No. Behave yourself. Behave yourself, sir. It would kill you. I think the sheer sight of it would kill you, Half Dan. What is wrong with me? My chat makes me so sussy. I'm not a lewd trooper, I promise. I just like having giant pectorals, okay? Okay, anyway. Let's do a raid message. I've had an amazing time, but it is now time to say goodnight. Please, to ace for these jokes, that's okay. That is okay. Sure. You want to bet, bro? I'm gonna get fan art. I'm gonna commission someone. To draw my... I'm not saying it. I'm not even saying it. Anyway, let's go to the end screen and raid out. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, everybody. It has been a pleasure to have you here. I must say, look after yourselves. It's a troublesome time, but rest assured, I am going to be back tomorrow. Why did this break? This always breaks. Always. Okay, well that's broken, so I'm gonna have to do it this way. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your days. Much love to you all. Take care.